Good morning, everyone. My name is Grace Hollowell for the City of College Station, and my guest today is Caroline Osk, who is our Solid Waste Division Manager. Good morning.
Good morning, Grace. How are you?
I'm doing well. So we are here to talk about trash today, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Exciting topic.
Exciting.
Absolutely.
So tell us a little bit about, I know this time of year it can kind of be confusing with the holidays and when pickup schedules. So what's the best way to go about or how can they find the holiday collection schedule?
So luckily this year, the Christmas holiday as well as New Year's is on a Sunday. So no collections will be disrupted, whether that's for solid waste or recycling. Perfect. But if anybody has any questions on trying to find their schedule, if you're new to town, you just moved in during the holiday season, you can find it on our website at cstx.gov/recycle. You can also utilize our College Station curbside app. It is free. We promote our campaigns. You can find your collection schedule by typing in your specific address, so you're not having to siphon through 25,000 addresses. It's easy to find for you.
Perfect. Yeah. And let's talk a little bit about how recycling works in College Station. I know I moved here about a year ago, and where I'm from, it went every week the same time as your trash. And that's a little different here. So can you tell us about the recycling process here in the city?
Absolutely. And welcome, because I haven't actually talked to you in person. So welcome to Texas and College Station. So for our recycling program, what we utilize a vendor, so it's not actually, we don't do the field operations in-house with the city. But in terms of our vendor, we utilize Brazos Valley Recycling, blue carts at your house, as you know.
Yes.
Basically what happens is they run their own route. It is a bi-weekly collection, so you'll have a collection every 2 weeks, which again, you can find on the curbside app. Appreciate it. Basically what happens is the route truck comes in, picks up what's in your container. We like to see our commodities loose. Don't put them in any type of plastic bag or anything like that, but loose. Fills up the route truck. What the truck will do is it'll take it to a MRF, which is a materials recovery facility. Basically what that is, it's a sorting facility. It's not any type of reprocessing. What they do there is the truck will push everything out on a tipping floor. Like I said, very exciting.
Yeah.
Push everything out on the tipping floor, and they actually have infrastructure, whether that's belts, magnets, blowers, as well as a picking line where they separate all the commodities out into plastic, certain types of plastics, glass, metal, paper products, etc. And then what happens then is they'll have buyers and manufacturers come in and they'll look at the products that are there and they'll decide if they would like to buy the product to reuse it, resell it, and repurpose it at those manufacturing plants.
Perfect. Yeah, it's something you don't really think about after you toss it in your recycling bin. What happens to it? Where does it go? Who is there a person sorting it? And I guess let's talk about, I know there are certain things that cannot be recycled here. So certain plastics, plastic bags. Why is that? Why can't they be recycled?
So there are various reasons why certain plastics cannot be recycled. For example, our MRF, for our sorting facility here in our geographical location, we only accept types 1 and 2 plastics. So for example, types 1 are PET, that would be like water bottles or your clamshells that house your produce at the grocery store. And we also accept types 2s, which are more of your high density plastics. That would be shampoo bottles, laundry detergent bottles, stuff like that. Well, there are 7 different types of plastics. Again, we only accept types 1s and 2s. 3 through 7, we don't for various reasons. It could be because virgin polymer is a lot less expensive to produce than repurposing used plastics. Our geographical location towards market, so therefore you've got the potential cost for freight, etc. So there are varying factors, and we accept types 1s and 2s.
Gotcha. Yeah, I know where the city that I came from, they didn't have the capability to recycle glass, which was a big thing. So a lot of independent companies had a recycling option, but the city itself did not recycle glass. So I appreciate that glass can be recycled here.
And PSA, we can accept all different types of colored glass as well. And as a caveat to the plastics portion, I know everyone always asks us about single-use plastic bags, grocery bags. Although we do not accept them in our municipality program, you can take, which I actually have in the back of my car right now, a giant bag of plastic bags like everybody else does. But I'll take my single-use plastic bags to kiosks at the front of our grocery stores. So you can find them at the front of H-E-B, Kroger, wherever you decide to shop.
So what are the diversion versus contamination rates for recycling?
So a diversion rate is basically the percentage of materials that are kept out of the landfill, which means we're extending their lifespan, which is fantastic.
Yes.
And that percentage is compared to the total municipal solid waste that we collect within the city limits. So diversion, diverted away from the landfill, fantastic. In terms of contamination rates, that's really the waste that we are, the majority of the time, not purposely placing in our recycling cart. So not everything that you place in your cart is recyclable. We do see those soft plastics like single-use plastic bags and various other items. So for example, textiles, we can't recycle used clothing or anything like that. So those type of items that you're placing in your recycling cart are what we would consider contamination or not viable. We wouldn't be able to recycle them.
Gotcha. Yeah. And with the holidays coming up, I know a big question is, are Christmas trees, are they recyclable? Or how do you dispose of your live Christmas tree after you're done?
Yes. So this is a big push for us right after the holiday season. So for Christmas trees, what we like to see, and brush in general, is we're requesting that our citizens separate their piles from bulk items, whether that's mattresses, couches, from your brush items. So for brush, what we like to do is we separate out. We do a separate collection for them with our boom truck. So boom, I know little kids are really excited about this, including my own. A boom truck is the one that has the crane or the claw. Very exciting. We separate that out and we actually take it to the mulching and composting side of the landfill. So therefore, they can either resell it. Citizens can come grab what they need, but we mulch it and compost that for them.
Gotcha. That's a very good option. Yes. I'm not a live tree person myself, just with allergies and things, but I've always wondered too, like what happens when you're done with it? Where does it go?
Yes. And a caveat to that for the Christmas trees, we do ask that you please remove the stands, remove any nails, lights, tinsel, ornaments. We just want the tree so that it can be mulched. You don't want plastic in your garden. So.
Perfect. So what else can you tell us about our solid waste and recycling services?
So in terms of general recycling, we accept cardboard, paper, any type of metal cans, again, types 1 and 2 plastics. I will say for the holidays coming in, that soft plastics that you'll see, whether that's bubble wrap, air pillows, we try and stay away from those. Any items that we would consider tanglers, whether that's lights, tinsel, bows, we try and stay away from those as well. They do clog the sorting facility infrastructure. No styrofoam. A big one, if you decide to recycle your Christmas cards, is no wax coating, no glittery items. We just want plain paper, plain wrapping paper.
Gotcha.
Plain cards.
And that goes for like metallic materials as well.
Yes, ma'am.
And does that go for wrapping paper too?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Both cards and wrapping paper. We'll
Perfect.
try and stay away from those in the recycling stream.
Perfect. All right. And if anybody has questions about all of this information or their collection schedule, where can they find out that information?
You are more than welcome to go to our webpage at cstx.gov/recycle. You can give us a call. Our admin staff and my team, we try and be as helpful as we possibly can, give superior customer service. So you can give us a call at our Public Works main line. It's 979-764-3690. And again, you can find information, report items, send us a message through the College Station Curbside app. This is what it looks like in case you need to see it. But yeah, that's where you can find our info.
Alrighty. Anything else?
I don't believe so. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you for being here. And that's stuff you don't usually see.